mining is going bad, apparently. Whatever. And they can't build anything until something dies. Which will probably be these guys, because they've just decided to go across the water. Yep, there they go. Whatever, didn't need them anyway. This giant blob of lack of hitboxes is going to go laser these people. Yeah, there's no surviving that, by the way. If that goes over you, yeah. Good luck not dying instantaneously. Laser! Okay. Apparently they're just going to stay inside of each other, which is actually fairly bad. Let me see if I can keep them from doing that. Let's just do this. How about no? Because if they stay inside of each other like that, the flak will do some serious damage to them. And I'd rather that not happen, to be honest, so we're going to attempt to do that. I think there's some way to get this Tsar. I'm not sure. I think you just have to bring a unit over there. It's full of gunships and bombers and crap.
Wrong to reject the princess.
So it's a pretty good idea to grab it if you don't have a bajillion
ample opportunity to atone
on
for
your
your
own.
actions. But be warned, should you stray again, I will destroy you myself.
There you go. You will be destroyed. And this is going to be extremely anticlimactic, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag it out by telling them to attack move. And this is why Tsars are horribly overpowered for their small price. Because of this. You get like 5 of them together and your base is dead.
If you destroy this ECU,
Apparently the AC is under attack. Yep, he's almost dead. I hadn't even attacked him yet. I may not even lose any at this rate. Oh well, we might lose that one actually. Uncertain. Yeah, we're gonna lose one. And then when they die, they fall on stuff and kill it. It's glorious, I know. Like that one. And this one, which is going to kill that poor brick, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, maybe not. Yep, there it goes. You poor soul. Oh well. Is the test server back up? I might stream that. You know what? Just go ahead and kill the stupid thing. Jeez. My units aren't even going to get close to over there. So there's how you make this mission way easier than it should be.
This is just a shell.
Sure it is. Let me check
The
something.
Loyalists are en route. Just a few more moments, and the Seraphim Commander will be ours.
Yay, Seraphim Commanders. Let me check something while I do
The
this.
Seraphim is coming through.
Oh yeah, the public test is back up. So I'll stream that in a bit here. I wish I hadn't deleted my 7.1.1 installation, but whatever. Hello, Seraphim. How are you?
The Seraphim is ours.
Like he just kind of walks out and says, "Oh crap."
Excellent work. Excellent. Soon, all of its secrets will be ours.
Yay, secrets. I like
Commander,
secrets.
I wanted to personally thank you for aiding my beloved loyalists.
You're welcome.
They are our first line of defense against the Order of the Illuminate's treachery, and losing them would have been a devastating blow. The coming days will be dark, but don't lose heart.
That they will, actually.
Our ultimate victory is closer than you think.
Okay. I'm gonna cut this into another part here.
Thank you for aiding my
And
beloved
we shall
loyalists.
continue onward.
I know
Onward to
you just
victory.
returned from Copernicus, Commander, but we have an urgent mission for you.
It appears that
On
the
Copernicus.
return of Princess Burke has unleashed a high degree of infighting amongst the Order. Oh, yes. Our agents tell us that as many as a third of the Aeon have abandoned the Order, and now fight on the behalf of the Princess. A splendid development.
Splendid.
This is
I
Blue
love
Sky,
that part.
some kind of secret retreat
Splendid.
that Toph cooked up when Burke first became princess. Unfortunately, it's not much of a secret anymore, and the Seraphim have placed it square in their crosshairs. Your mission is to get Princess Burke the hell out of there. That old hag Kale is already trying to discredit Burke's message, and if they get their hands on her, Princess Burke is going to die a slow and agonizing death. We can't let that happen.
Ryza is already on planets and awaits your arrival.
I hate
You
this mission
gate
so very much.
immediately. Be safe, my child. Be safe.
Be safe. I like Brackman, he's cool. By the way, you can switch your faction at any point during these cutscenes. You have to have played the previous mission with that faction, though, which is why I can't do UEF or Cybern. So on we go. I do not like this mission. This will probably be the last mission for a while, at least until I render out all this crap. I have got a whole bunch of crap to render out before tonight, when I record more crap.
Fight, Commander. Link up with Ryza and get Burke out of there. HQ out.
I've just got so much crap that I've been freaking recording, it's insane.
It is an honor to again fight by your side, champion.
You're darn right it is.
Your first task is to destroy the Seraphim naval base to the north. This will secure our flank and allow us to push east.
This entire mission is basically air and naval, by the way. You can use ground units, but they're way more hassle than they're really worth.
Ryza out.
Because water everywhere.
My beloved champion, I am ecstatic that you have arrived, but please make haste. My palace defenses will not be able to hold off the Seraphim much longer.
Also, yes, we are on the same continent or world or whatever as the princess, which is way over here, by the way. She's over in that corner somewhere, being attacked. Build those two, come back. Not that. Actually, yes, that. Go ahead and build some power plants, willy-nilly. Another one of these, like that. And back to power, or not power plants, whatever these freaking things are. Apparently, Dumb Snarky is horrible at Supreme Commander. So am I, don't worry. I'm horrible at it, and I'm recording myself be horrible at it. It's quite glorious, I know. Now, the main problem with this mission is trying to keep Ryza in a useful state. She is completely outclassed by the Seraphim if you just leave her be. I'm not even sure what she's trying to do. Half the time her factories aren't even doing anything, but she is completely outclassed if you just leave it up to her, which is a problem because you have to leave it up to her for most of the first part of this mission here. It makes it a little tricky sometimes. Like how he's just like driving all up over that factory, whatever. The good thing about this mission, if you're playing Aeon, is they start with 2 factories sitting there for you, so you can actually, plus all the stuff is built Aeon, so you can really quickly get your base set up with half of the resources spent. It's really quite nice, to be honest. Okay, you all go right here. We should have enough power for a while. I'd like to take those 2 mass deposits as well. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. This island is fairly crappy, to be honest. I really don't like it, but it's what you got, so
Damn,
better
we're
deal
getting
with it, I
some weird readings
suppose.
From the Seraphim naval
Where's the
base.
other engineer?
They're using some sort of jamming field.
And yes, they are. That's why there's so much crap over here, by the way,
It
is because
Blue
of this
Skies
crystals.
Commander.
This crystals,
Their
that's not
unique
right.
structure reflects radar waves, creating an effect similar to
Like
jamming.
that.
Omni radar will quell the effect, as will destroy
And I don't
the
have
crystals.
Omni radar. I still don't have any idea what my
You
software
heard
is
the lady.
broken.
Either get an Omni online or blow up the crystals. HQ out.
I just got here. There is 0 way I could possibly get an Omni radar. Don't even joke. What I wish happened is I wish you got her base and her as a sub-commander, because she's basically useless. Plus she's got a base set up and it would make this way faster. She's got Tech 3 naval factory, not building Tech 3 stuff. Is that a frigate or is that a destroyer? Not sure. Looks like something Tech 2 to me, I guess. Let's see. Primarily, I usually just build anti-air defenses all up here, the rest of the base is usually easier to defend. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think I'll build it right here. Something in kind of this fashion. I'm not even sure. Let's just do this. So I know for a fact that I can build something there. What did I do here? Is that right? Yes. Okay. I want to make sure I can get a shield up there built. You idiots do nothing, because I don't want more Tech 1 power plants. It's a waste of space. You have limited space on this island, and you really want to max it out for Tech 3 stuff, so bump straight up to Tech 2, essentially, without building any sort of offensive unit, because you're not going to get anything. Those two excuse me, good lord, with Tech 1 stuff, so just start popping out the engineers and get a Tech 2 power plant, which, once again, half resource cost because of that whole it's already built here thing. Sadly, that one will not be half.
The fighting amongst the Aeon grows, champion. We tread in very treacherous waters. Kale still controls the military and is purging anyone.
How does she control the
suspected of
military if
loyalist
we are the
leanings
military? That doesn't
beyond
seem
the
like
guard.
much control. I mean, seriously, we're just, you know, over here fighting with military units, with military power, with nukes and stuff. But apparently she controls the military? I don't know about that. I am uncertain. So that's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to build one here as well. And one there. And we should be good on power, which would then force us to start upgrading our mass extractors here. For some reason, oh, because they were absorbing or reclaiming that. I just saw plus 130 in the mass for some reason. What are you idiots doing? There, Christ. Christ almighty. No idea what the freaking engineers thought they were doing over there, but whatever. We should be set up and ready to assist here shortly, and by the way, there's Tech 3 stuff over here. She's actually doing some serious damage to that aircraft carrier. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. Usually she doesn't even get that close. But she seems to be putting up a pretty good fight right now. Although she's stopped building. See, that's the problem with the AI and the campaigns, is they stop building. Which does not help in any way, shape, or form our cause. You can upgrade, you can assist that, and wait for them to finish. And then I'm going to upgrade this thing to Tech 2. Which, once again, shouldn't take terribly long. I say that, but these tasks are taking several minutes worth, so... You guys get over there.
You're going to die here, Burke. And
Hi,
then
Kale.
I shall deal with your so-called loyalists.
Seriously, how does that look in any way
My
friendly?
people reject you, Kale. Turn their back on your hatred and lies. It
Her
is only a
eyes
matter
are
of
red.
time now.
That is about as evil as you can possibly get. Anyway, back up here, I need to build one of those. In fact, I'm going to build a secondary one on this side as well. Build one right there. Build one right there. And that one will be Tech 3. You guys assisting it? Yes. Upgrade. Assist. By the way, that is the optimal way of doing it. You cannot tell them to just assist multiple ones unless they're already upgrading. But you can tell them to assist one, upgrade the one they're assisting, and then assist another one, and they'll move over when they're done. Something like that. That way you're not upgrading a whole bunch of them at the same time, like I tend to like doing. And they're still upgrading relatively fast. And it doesn't really kill your economy, so it's all good. And I'm going to get rid of those anti-air turrets here shortly. And by shortly, I mean whenever those idiots get back to that north side of the island there. For now, though, I've been scouted. Once that scout flies over your base, that means there's going to be attacks coming in your general direction shortly. They do that in basically every single mission. They give you that little warning. Okay, you guys reclaim all of this crap, please. Whoops. don't reclaim the ground. That's not even physically possible. And I'm going to do something weird. I'm just going to do that. There we go. This side's going to be a little different because it's not at that angle. I wish they could reclaim faster. I really do. Like that. I should hold there for a while. This one I'm going to have to do like so. You notice I don't actually do my... I mentioned it at some other point, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually do my mass storage around the mass extractors on the single player campaign. You really don't need it particularly. It obviously does help, but you can just take your time and do that mass farm that I like doing so much. And that'll sort out all of your mass needs, to be honest. And usually by the time this mission is over, I'm on her island as well, so it usually handles well. You can also, if you want to, take over this island up here after you destroy everything on it. It's got a ton of mass spots on it, so it's actually a pretty good place to build kind of a main base area. So keep that in mind. Build 2 more engineers. That's going to horribly kill my mass when I start upgrading my commander here, because I need him at Tech 2. Yep, there goes my mass. Well,
We must destroy the naval base.
I'm sure we must.
Every moment we tarry places the princess in greater danger.
I think for the majority of this mission, I typically use naval units. There's 2 naval factories there, and I usually build another 2 down here or something like that, and maybe some more up here. I like naval factories. Mainly because they build slow. Anything that builds slow, I like to build a lot of them. Don't tell me they're going to go right fast into my main base. Lesai. Figures that would happen. Freaking gunships are going to kill all my stoof now. Yep. Killing all my stoof. Usually they never get that far, so I'm not sure what the heck happened there. Usually they get attacked by this and instantly turn towards it. May have to... Well, actually, I'll have a Tech 3 shield up here shortly anyway, so... That was horribly loud, I apologize. Do I need anything else over here? Not really. I need radar. I definitely need radar. Okay. Whenever these guys are done, I guess I'll start upgrading to Tech 3. If the AI is learning, I am horribly screwed. See, this is what they usually do. They usually come in from that way, like that, and that happens. They do basically nothing. Occasionally they'll come down this way, and usually they get hit by something and turn towards it, so I'm not sure what happened there, but whatever. At least we have flak down here, so it shouldn't be too bad if it happens again. See? Well, they died before anything happened. So they all died before anything happened at all, which is also beneficial, I suppose. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but whatever. Let's see, I need these. I need quite a few of these, actually. And I'm going to put them up north here. I wish my square would stop... My chair would stop squeaking. Because it's quite loud, and it's very high-pitched. I'm sure my microphone likes picking up high-pitched stuff. Okay. I need to get some naval factories going. That's what I need. And once again, just not like that. Make sure you build it over top of it properly, like that. If you just slightly off-center it, it will not build properly. I'm actually going to wrap my factories around this way. It's safer that way. There we go. If you go north, you put them in risk of being attacked by gunships and stuff, so I'll just wrap around south. Well, I guess maybe I built it too far over, because they don't seem to have any issue attacking me here, and that factory is going to die. Oh, nope, never mind. I need attack boats. Just build a whole bunch of attack boats, how about that?